All right, so today we're talking wireless microphones. Specifically, we're talking about the Synco G1 wireless mic system. Now, I actually haven't tested this yet. I unboxed it, but I never actually got to test it and actually hear the audio. It just never got around to it, so this is something I'm really excited to take a look at. Now, the reason I picked this particular mic setup was because it was one of the cheaper ones on Amazon. It was around the $90 mark on Amazon, which is a little bit on the cheaper side for a wireless microphone system. Now, this is very similar to the Rode Wireless Go microphone system, the lab system there. Again, I love Rode. I use Rode all the time. I'm using a Rode mic right now, but the Wireless Go system is just a tad bit too pricey for me. So for this to come in at under $100 is not bad. I mean, the Rode Wireless Go is still $190, so it's a bit pricey. So I'm hoping that the Synco, I hope it holds up. I hope it holds up. So let's dive into it. Hey there, my name is Jaren. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Glad you're here. And real quick, before we check out this mic system, if you are at all interested in tech, in cameras, in tips on how to boost your video production, and conversations around content creation, you're in the right place. If any of that interests you, please do feel free to hit that subscribe button. We'll greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and this is actually kind of significant because YouTube just made a change. YouTube announced that they are actually rolling out the community tab feature to channels that have 500 subscribers. You don't need to be at 1,000 anymore, you can be at 500. So that's always a feature I've really wanted to get, and it's always really cool to engage with your community with that feature. I've really been wanting that for a while. So if you could, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. It's free, you don't have to do anything for it. So if you could, would greatly appreciate it. All right, enough jibber jabber, let's dive in to the Synco G1. Okay, so when you open this, it's kind of overwhelming how many cables there are for a wireless microphone system. It's kind of funny, honestly. Okay, first we have the receiver and the transmitter. These are kind of your two main items here. So let's talk about the receiver first. This is the part that goes onto your camera. On the receiver, there's this little out port here where you can take this cable. This cable has a little icon, so it has a little microphone, and then a little icon of a camera. So I know I'm gonna plug this into the mic's setup, and then this is gonna go into my camera. Now you have this clip here. This clip, I thought it was just to clip it onto something, but you can actually slide this into the cold shoe mount on the camera. It fits perfectly. So when I realized that, I was like, oh, that's really cool. So you can clip this to like either your camera strap, or you can put it into your cold shoe mount, whatever you want to do, and then plug this end into your camera. So that is really cool. Now what's cool about the transmitter is that it actually has a microphone built into it, so it has its own microphone. You can plug in the lav mic that goes with it, just depends on what you want. So you can actually just talk kind of like this and talk into the mic. It's cool, or you can, clip this to your lapel here, and you can kind of go like this. Not my preferred method, but it's an option. Now what's actually really cool about the transmitter and the receiver is you can charge these via USB-C. Now I know what you might be thinking, Jaren, do I have to charge them one at a time? Do I really have to, it's one at a time. You probably only got one charging cable. No, they were really smart. It's a splitter. It's actually super cool. And this is one of those things that a lot of companies would have overlooked. It's a little details like this that go a long way with me. And so, you plug these in, and you could just plug this USB into your laptop or into a wall outlet, whatever it is, and you can charge both of them at the same time. It would be really inconvenient and really, it's not a big deal, but it'd be like, oh, I have to charge them one at a time. It's like not really cool, but this is a really cool, I like this. This is just well thought out. So good job, Synco. Now on Amazon's website, they do say this can go for 8 hours, which, I'm not sure if it can. We're not going to test the battery life on this, but again, charging via USB-C, it won't take you very long to charge it. All right, let's stop talking about the mic system and let's actually test this. Let's plug it in, see how it does. We're going to test just this built-in mic first. I'm going to just talk about it like this, talking to it just like this, and see how it does. Probably going to attach it to my lapel just to kind of give as much options as possible. We'll plug in the lapel mic and see how that goes. We'll test that. I'm gonna kind of walk around the room, test the range, and yeah, we'll kind of see if we can put it through its paces. Okay, so I turned these on. They automatically paired I read something in the box when I opened it that there is a pairing process. I didn't have to really go through that, so they just automatically started talking to each other. So there's little blue lights that look like that, and so that tells me we're good to go. All right, let's swap out the mics and see how these sound. I'm really excited. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see how this sounds. This is just the Synco wireless mic system, just on its own. Now, the one thing I did notice was that the audio was super loud from the start, so I did have to turn the internal gain in my camera down a bit, so it might be a hair loud at start, so just make sure you check that before you either record with it or stream with it or anything like that. Just double check. Take a look at this on the lapel. I never understood this kind of design. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. Does anybody else use the mic like this? I don't know. All right, now I'm going to plug in the lapel mic, see if there's any difference from the built-in mic to this. All right, so this is the lapel mic that it comes with. It's on my shirt. I have a transmitter just kind of strapped to my pocket, and yeah. How does it sound? Sound okay? Sound all right? All right, how does it sound from back here? Sound okay? Any distortion going on? Nothing. I'll walk over here. Nothing. Hopefully it's good. Now, the best part about a wireless mic is that I can walk anywhere. You don't know where I am right now. Just take a real wild guess as to where I'm at right now. You're probably right. I just hid in the closet. Yeah, that was probably pretty obvious. All right, so let's watch all this back, see how it sounds. How does it sound? Sound okay? It doesn't sound bad. I will say it's a little bit quiet. I turned the internal audio on my in my camera down really far, so it doesn't sound too bad from this playback. So it's not terrible. Now, is it as good as the shotgun mic, the Rode Video Mic Pro? Probably not. $90. I mean, you're getting quite a bit. You're getting a lot. Another thing that's cool about this setup here is it includes a cable specifically for your iPhone. There's the cable for the camera and a cable for the phone. Those are two different cables, so keep that in mind. But cable for the phone has a little phone icon on it. This can be plugged into anything, your Mac, your phone, your anything, and you can use this as a microphone. When I plugged this into my laptop, it automatically detected it as a new input for a new microphone, and so I could technically use this for Zoom, I could use this for streaming, I could use this for just about whatever I wanted to use a microphone for, which is pretty darn cool. Now, real quick, just a quick disclaimer, every little test up to this point of this microphone, of this guy, has not been edited. I have not changed anything in terms of levels, in terms of EQ. All I've adjusted is the volume of the lapel mic, because it's pretty quiet. So I upped it to where you can actually hear it without it either being too quiet or blaring out your ears if you're wearing earbuds. So that's all I've done. But now I'm gonna try to make some adjustments in post to make it sound a little bit better. We're gonna adjust the EQ a bit. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better in post. Hopefully it sounds decent. It has a little bit more low end than what I've heard here. It doesn't sound bad. This is not a bad lapel mic. I've heard worse. But this is a great start. I mean, you're getting everything. This comes with everything you could ever need for a lapel mic. It comes with this case. It comes with a dual USB-C charging cable for both the transmitter and the receiver. It comes with a cable for your cameras, your DSLR and mirrorless cameras. It also comes with an iPhone cable, which is crazy. It also comes with its own lapel mic, which is really great because the Rode Wireless Go system doesn't come with its own. It doesn't come with its own lavalier mic, which is really unfortunate. It also comes with this mini dead cat, which is like a windshield basically, that you could just pop right onto the front of this. If you're in a windy situation, I know you can't hear that, but you can pop it right on there and look at that. Now you got some windshielding for this. So that's pretty cool actually. All right, so overall, I'm pretty impressed with the Synco microphone system. For it being $80 and $90, it does the job, and it does it pretty darn well. I mean, for as easy as this was to set up, I mean, it took literally no effort to set this up, and it's just very quick, plug and play. I mean, what more can you ask for? All right, now let's talk about who this is for. Who does this go to? Who should get this? So the one world I really see this excelling in is the Zoom world. If you are teaching on Zoom, I have a PE teacher that coaches us through Zoom. I think she would love this. It's something that really would work for that kind of environment. Another use case you could use this for is if you shoot weddings. You can mic up the bride and the groom. You have a 230-foot range to work with, so you have a lot of room to play around before it starts to distort. So that's something that I would consider. Now, this is also advertised to YouTubers. Now, would YouTubers be using this? I think so. I think this is still really great. If you're looking to get a nice lavalier mic, but you don't want to break the bank, I think that this is a good option. You might have to play around with levels for a little bit, but once you get everything set up and you kind of are able to figure out what level works best for you, I think you're going to be off to a great start, and this is going to sound really good. So overall, what I recommend, the Synco wireless mic system, yes, I think it's a great system. I think it works really well, and it's the best value for the money. Again, that Rode Wireless Go system it's over $200. It's expensive, and it doesn't even include the lavalier mic, which is another $80 on top of that. You're getting everything here for like $89. Like, it's a great deal. Now, if you want to check it out for yourself on Amazon, be sure to check out the links down in the description below. I'll leave the link for the Amazon below, so check that out if you'd like. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and let me know what other products would you like to see reviewed next. But with that, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.